What's up, everybody? It is Read the Bible with me, with Stan Jr., and I'm so excited you decided to wake up and watch this video. Thank you for joining me. We are now in Genesis 20. Look at you, made it all the way to Genesis chapter 20. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so thankful that you would join me this morning. Now, we're looking at Genesis 20, and if you haven't subscribed, I want you to subscribe. Please do that. It'll be very helpful to your Christian walk to read the Bible every day with an accountability partner, okay? Well, make sure you do it. I'm reading it to the end. All right, let's read. It says, "From there, Abraham journeyed toward the territory of Negev, and he lived between Kadesh and Shur, and he sojourned in the Gerar. Now, Abraham said of Sarah, his wife, 'She is my sister.' And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, 'Behold, you are a dead man because of the woman you have taken, for she is a man's wife.' Now Abimelech had not approached her, so he said, 'Lord, will you kill an innocent people? Did he not himself say to me, she is my sister? Did he not himself say to me, she is my sister? And she herself say, he is my brother? In the integrity of my heart and the innocence of my hands, I have done this.' Then God said to him, and in the dream, 'Yes, I know that you have done this in the integrity of your heart, and it was I who kept you from sinning against me. Therefore, I did not let you touch her. Now then, return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, so that he will pray for you, and you shall live. But if you don't return her, know that you shall surely die, and you all who are yours.'" Wait a second. So Abraham lies about his wife being his sister. Well, technically she was his sister because he was his sister on his dad's side. But he marries her, and that's his wife. And he's still shown the favor of God. God protects his life, and God actually wants him to pray for the person that was committing a sin against him but didn't know. So this is called the favor of God. Now, the favor of God is so different from anything you've ever experienced in your life. The favor of God is something like God choosing you and favoring you over other human beings at a certain time in life. It's really interesting, actually. And the way people access God's favor, or a merit that God grants him his favor, is through faithfulness. If you're not faithful in the ways of the Lord, if you're not faithful in the house of God, don't look for favor. But once you are faithful and you're staying committed and staying in God's way, God will give you a favor that will change the trajectory of your life. And that favor, no man can do anything about. No human being can combat or destroy or come against the favor of God. Now remember, God says, "I will show mercy to whomever I will." So it's not like it's fair, right? That's why you hear a lot of older people say, favor is not fair. Favor ain't fair. But there is a way that you can access God's favor, and that is through being faithful in all of his ways. Be faithful today. Access God's favor maybe in the future of your life. Now, so Abimelech rose in verse 8 early in the morning and called all his servants and told them all these things, and the men were very much afraid. Now, then Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, "What have you done to us? And how have I sinned against you that you have brought on me and my kingdom a great sin?" See, Abimelech was a man of God. He knew God because he called the stuff that he was doing sin. So he said, "Have I done to me, you have done to me things that ought not to be done." And Abimelech said to Abraham, "What did you see? That you did this thing?" Abraham said, "I did it because I thought there is no fear of God at all in this place, and they would kill us because of my wife. Besides, she is indeed my sister, the daughter of my father, though not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. And when God caused me to wander from my father's house, I said to her, this is the kindness you must do me. At every place to which we come, say of me, he is my brother. Then Abimelech took sheep and oxen and male servants and female servants and gave them to Abraham and returned Sarah his wife to him. And Abimelech said, behold, my land is before you. Dwell where it pleases you. To Sarah he said, behold, I have given your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. It is a sign of your innocence in the eyes of all who are with you. And before everyone you are vindicated. Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, and also healed his wife and female slaves, so that they bore children. For the Lord had closed all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. So God had started to judge the people because of Abraham's mistake and because of Abraham's sin. He lied about his wife. And that is some kind of favor with God. Well, that was verse or chapter 20 of Genesis. Next time you see me, we're going to be reading chapter 21. Please pray about becoming a patron. If you like this video, you can support me with $1. Please click in the description box and do that. I would greatly appreciate that. That would help me create more Christian content to support the gospel of Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.